and I'm a sophomore here at DePaul. Today I want to share with you a story about my volunteer experience as a college intern for an Appalachia Service Project. And for those of you who don't know, ASP for short is just a week-long mission trip where people get their hands dirty and they work in construction for a week to help serve underprivileged families in the Appalachian area. So instead of relaxing for a week over the summer after my hectic, chaotic freshman year, I decided to dedicate a week of my time to manual labor. And many of you are probably wondering why I would do such a thing with my summer, why I would agree to go on this week-long trip. And I was honestly wondering the same exact thing, why I had done this with my summer. But in all honesty, once I returned home from this trip, I felt like a week wasn't long enough. So my team and I were assigned, after we had arrived in Kentucky where we would be for the week, we were assigned a family, and we were assigned the arduous task of completely rebuilding this family's front porch. And it may come as a surprise to many of you, but I'm actually not the handiest person. Construction is not my forte. So right away, this daunting task stood in front of us, but I refused to let my little know-how of construction prevent my team and I from achieving our goal of ultimately building this front porch for this underprivileged family. So, as a team leader and college intern, I wanted to set this example for the rest of my team, which mainly consisted of young high school students. So I knew that I really wanted to show them that with hard work, anything was possible. Even if you're not particularly good at something, if you dedicate yourself to something, you will succeed. So we worked hard all week long, and much to my amazement, and against all odds, I would say, we did finish building the porch for this family. And the finished product was the most beautiful thing I'd ever seen. Maybe not the best porch in the world, but it was standing and you could stand on it and it was safe. And the family was so appreciative. I will never forget one of the family members, Pauletta, who we had actually gotten very close with over the course of the week. She came up to my team and I and told us that we were nothing short of angels sent from heaven to help her and her family. And this really struck a chord with me, and it really resonated with the rest of my team. I could just tell by the way we were just awestruck. This woman who had nothing was so thankful for this porch that we built, her and her family. And ever since returning from my trip, I have really tried to implement service and really tried to dedicate myself to every task at hand. Even though I might not be particularly good at something, I will fully dedicate myself to a task and make sure it's finished. And because of my just dedication to these principles of service and never giving up, I really feel that I've made a lifelong friend in Paulette and her